All. Welcome back to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. So finally I'm back with my videos. So many people have been messaging me in the LinkedIn regarding like why I'm not keeping the videos for the last 1 month. So I'm little bit busy with my work and also having some busy schedules. So that's why I could not able to make the time for preparing the videos. So finally I'm back with the videos, and from this week we will be seeing a series of videos that are coming out every week related to generative AI and LLM series. And I thank to all my subscribers and also who have been concerning me regarding the videos that are not coming up and who are concerned about me. I'm very much happy for that, and definitely I will be making videos for you all. And there are so many people that have been messaging me that I have doubts regarding this and could you please explain. So I will be back making the videos regarding your doubts too soon. So definitely we will be having much interesting as well as more interesting topic in our future videos. So let us dive deep into the video. So today we will be discussing the continuation topic for the last video that which I have posted a month ago, that is introduction to LangChain. So we have discussed about the LangChain introduction, so this will be the continuation for that. So before that I will do a brief introduction to the LangChain, and then we will start with our fresh subtopic of this particular LangChain. Okay, so let us dive deep into the video. So firstly, what is LangChain? So in the name itself, it is telling some chain it is. So what is Lang and chain? So basically it is a library, it is a framework that is used to build the applications based on the large language models. So this is the main important thing about the LangChain. So basically, when you're doing applications with respect to large language models, you have to know what exactly that it is doing and what exactly that you want your LLM to do. So for that, whenever you are building such kind of applications, if you have a framework, it will be a bit easy to write the code, or else to reduce the complexity. So for that, you can use some frameworks, and LangChain is one such type of framework for building the LLM related applications, that is Gen AI applications. So now we will be discussing the topic of the components of the LangChain. So how LangChain works and what are the main components of the LangChain. So these are the two priority topics for this video. So how does LangChain work? Firstly, LangChain is basically consisting of two important things. One is chains, one is links. So what is chain and what is link? That we will see. Okay. So chains. So these are the fundamental components that are mainly used to provide context-aware responses. What is context-aware responses? What is context? First, we will see that. So context is nothing but whatever the thing that you're developing, what is the main business idea of your application, and what exactly that you want to do with the help of your particular LLM. Say for example, I have discussed the boutique example in our previous video. So we'll take the same example and we will understand what exactly chains are. For example, say you have a business of your boutique and you're starting on your own business, that is your own boutique, and you just want to have a simple application, that is a chatbot or something, to assist or to answer the queries of your customers. So say if a particular customer asks about the price of particular thing in your boutique, it should tell about the exact price that you have in your boutique. It should not tell the general price that it has in the market. Okay, so it should aware of the context. And similarly, and if the conversation still went on, and if the particular thing is have been asking by your customer, it should aware of the previous questions and the entire context, and then it should give the answer. It should not tell some other thing which is not related to your context. So it should be present in the current context situation that you're discussing. So that is the main idea behind the chains. So with the help of chains, it is able to aware of the context. So that's why the chains are very important. I hope you understand this. Okay. So chains are nothing but it is having it is aware of the entire actions that what the particular question asked by the user and the model is giving the output. So between these two steps, what exactly that LLM is doing. So that series of actions are called chains. Okay. For example, I have asked about what exactly the elections have been done in the last, in the current USA, in the situation, let this 2025. So who is the president? So if I ask these questions to the LLM, then the LLM should give the answer. So whenever I ask the question and the moment when the LLM is giving answer, so between these two things, there will be series of steps, right? Because an LLM should give us answer. So for giving that answer, there will be some series of steps. So this series of steps is called chains. So because of chains, this is happening. Okay. So this is exactly what chain is. And many of the people have commented me regarding this, like how it is doing, how it is telling the answer like that. Actually, I have explained this in lot of my videos, but some people have got doubt like how it is working at the back end. So I have been telling them like this is the thing, and we'll be discussing more. So I think this will answer your questions. So chains are the one that have the series of actions that are scheduled, and because of that we are getting the answer. Okay. So that are about chains. Now next second component is links. So these chains are made up of links. So with the help of links, so link is an atom, like say like atoms, molecules, right? So atoms are nothing but links. Okay. And chains are nothing but molecules. So with the help of links, chains are done. So like if you see in the real world also, if we form some series of links, so 1, 2, 3, then the long link is called chain, right? So similarly, here also, like these chains are made up of links. So these links will have a simple task. For example, in the general algorithm approach also, you have series of steps, right? So you will a greedy approach, you'll call. So you will have the multiple tasks. Like for example, for doing a simple program, you will divide that into multiple parts, that is multiple subtasks. So similarly, these links will have some steps, and all these steps to like will collectively execute all these links, and then that is called chain. Okay. So these links are the fundamental things for chains. Okay. So these links contain subtasks like formatting the user input and sending a query to the LLM and retrieving the data from the cloud storage and translating from one language to another. So this is called task, that is subtask for the links. Okay. So basically in the LangChain framework, so whenever the user is asking question, the link will take that input and then it will pass to the LangChain libraries for processing. And then the LangChain will help the link to reorder and then to create the workflows for AI. Okay. So you can easily install the LangChain with the help of the command pip install LangChain. Okay. So in the LangChain, there will be different chains that are executing, and these will form the building blocks for the LLM to do an action. And this particular internal language for LangChain is called LCEL, that is LangChain Expression Language. Okay, with the help of this expression language, the LangChain is internally doing these steps. Okay, so what are those commands? What are those LCL expression commands that are used internally for ordering or for scheduling all these actions? So those are chain function that will pass the links argument to the libraries for processing. Okay, and then there is one more command called execute. So simply the name itself is telling it will execute or it will retrieve the results. Okay, and then whatever the links that we are getting the output for this, so with the help of this we can get the input and output. So in this way, the whole LangChain library is working. Okay. Next, after that, you have to order the outputs, and then you have to display that output to the user. And also here we are getting in different languages, because suppose we want, like, we want to have this particular thing in Spanish, we want this in Telugu, we want this in Tamil, etc., etc. So that also should be done as a form of action, right? As a form of step, right? So that can also be done. So for example, here is a simple code that we can use for getting in the multiple languages. So here we are using chain function, and then in that you are ordering all your links. That is, retrieve data from product database, send data to language model, format output in a list, translate output in a target language. So all these are functions. So for this we will write the code, but all these we have to call. So that we are doing in the form of chain function. Okay. I hope you understand this video. In the next week, we will be continuing the topic for LangChain, and we will discuss about the entire workflow for LangChain and some important things about LangChain. So thank you so much for watching my videos, and please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, AI Stories by Anjali.